Hello students, welcome back to our class. Today we are going to start the new chapter, that is chapter 5, coordinate geometry. Okay, so in coordinate geometry you might have learned the distance between 2 points and finding the points like that. So first let us recall about that and let us enter into the some parts that is given here. Okay, so first coordinate geometry is also called as analytical geometry. Okay, so first let us recall the points, that is how to find different distance between 2 points. If this is 2 points, this is x1 comma y1 and this is x2 comma y2, how can we find the distance between these 2 points? This is A and this is B. It can be found using the formula AB is equal to, that is the distance is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay, you can find this. And how can you find the midpoint between this? If this is M, if this is a midpoint, how can you find the midpoint? Midpoint can be found using x1 plus y1 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So this is a formula for finding the midpoint. And internal division, that is if this is the line, okay, if this is the line AB, the points are x1 comma y1 and this is x2 comma y2. If this is a point and it is dividing the line in M and N. So if the point divides the line in the ratio M is to N, then it can be given as M into x2 plus N into x1 divided by M plus 1. The coordinates of the point is given by M into x2 plus N into x1 divided by M plus N and M into y2 minus, sorry, it is plus N into y1 divided by M plus 1. Okay, when the point divides the line, this is internally. When the point divides the line externally, what happens is, what is the formula is, M into x2 minus N into x1 divided by M minus N, comma M into y2 minus N into y1 divided by M minus 1. When the point divides the line externally. Okay, so this is the point. And what is the formula for finding the centroid is of the triangle is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Okay, so next we are going to see our chapter, the patterns that is given in our chapter. Okay, that is area of triangle. Here we are going to mainly see about area of triangle when its points are given. Area of triangle and quadrilateral. Okay, area of triangle and quadrilateral. So, if this is a triangle, okay, so this point is x1 comma y1 A and this is B, x2 comma y2 and if this is C, x3 comma y3. So how can you find the area of the triangle? So for that you have to first mark the triangle in the graph, the points in the graph. Okay, so you have to take that in anti-clockwise direction. Take the points in this one x1 y1, x2 y2 and x2 y3. If this is x1 y1, you should not take this as x2 y3 and this is x3 y3 because you should take the points in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so here we took x1 y1, x2 y2 and that is x3 y3. So what's the formula is 1 divided by 2 into, okay, so for this take like this, x1, x2, x3 and again x1, y1, y2, y3 and again y1. These terms. First that is x1 into y2 plus x2 into y3 plus x3 into y1 minus of, again this term here, it should come in this order, y1, sorry, this one, x2 y1, x2 y1 plus x3 y2 plus x1 y3. So this is the formula for finding area of the triangle. Similarly, formula for finding area of the quadrilateral. So quadrilateral will be, it will be having 4 points. Okay. quadrilateral it will be having 4 points. A, B, C, D. Here also you have to take the points in anti-clockwise direction. Let this be x1 comma y1. Let this be x2 comma y2. Let this be x3 comma y3 and this point be x4 comma y4. Okay, you have to find the area of the quadrilateral in the same method. You can use this. See here x1, x2, x3, x4 and again x1. Here y1, y2, y3, y4 and again y1. Okay, so area of quadrilateral is area of finding quadrilateral is 1 by 2 into this terms. x1 into y2 plus x2 into y3 plus x3 into y4 plus x4 into y1 minus of, and again goes like this, x2 into y1 plus x3 into y2 plus x4 into y3 plus x1 into y4. Okay, this is the formula for finding the area of quadrilateral. Here we will be having 3 points, here we will be having 4 points. Okay, and again, so there is a method of finding collinearity. Okay, if 3 points are if you want to find 3 points are collinear, then we can tell that area of triangle is equal to 0. If area of the triangle is equal to 0, then we can say that the given 3 points are collinear. Okay, this is a very important thing. You will be using that in your sums. Area of triangle will be equal to 0. Area of triangle, you have to use this formula. If this formula is equal to 0, then you can say that these 3 points are collinear. Okay, now shall we solve the sums? Yes, let us solve the sums. So it is example 5.1. Okay, find the area of the triangle whose vertices are given like this. Minus 3 comma 5, minus 3 comma 5, 5 comma 6 and then 5 comma minus 2. So you have to first, what you have to do? You have to first mark the points in the graph. Okay, let this be the graph. I'm marking it roughly. Okay, so minus 3 comma 4, minus 3 comma 5. Okay, this is minus 3 comma 5, 5 comma 6, 5 comma 6. Okay, this is 5 comma 6 and then 5 comma minus 2. This will be 5 comma minus 2. Okay, so what is this? The triangle will be like this. So you have to move in anti-clockwise direction. Let this be A, let this be B and let this be C. Okay, so what is x1 here? x1 is equal to minus 3, y1 is equal to 5, x2 is equal to 5, y2 is equal to minus 2 and then x3 is equal to 5 and y3 is equal to 6. Okay, again it comes here, right? x1 is equal to minus 3, y1 is equal to 5. So the formulas will be like this. What is the formula for finding area of the triangle? Area of triangle is equal to half into, how will you find it? x1 into y2, x1 y2 plus x2 y1 plus x2 y3 plus x3 y1 minus of x2 y1 plus x3 y2 plus x1 y3. Okay, this is the formula, right? Shall we substitute the values then? Half 1 by 2 into minus 3 into minus 2 is minus into minus plus 3 into 2 is 6 plus, here it is plus 5 into 6 is 30 plus 5 into 5 is 25 minus of this terms. 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into minus 2 is minus 10, and again minus 3 into 6 is minus 18. Minus 18. Now solve this, which is equal to 1 by 2 into 30 plus 25 is 55. 55 plus 6 is 61. 61 minus here 25 minus 28, which is minus 3. Minus of minus 3 is plus 3, which is equal to 64 divided by 2 is equal to 32 square units. Okay, you have to write the units here. Since we are finding the area of the triangle, it should be square units. So it should be square units. Okay, now let us see example 5.2. Okay, show the points. What are the points? P of minus 1.5 comma 3, Q of 6 comma minus 2, and R of minus 3 comma 4 are collinear. Okay, we have to show these points are collinear. So what is the method of finding collinear? If area of the triangle is equal to 0, we can say that it is collinear. So for that you have to prove the area of the triangle is equal to 0. See here, first let us mark the points. P is minus 1.5 comma 3, minus 1.5 comma 3. Okay, and Q is 6 comma 2. This is 6 comma 2. Okay, and R is minus 3 comma 4. Okay, this is minus 3 comma 4. So this is the rectangle. So this is the triangle. So this is the triangle. This is minus 3 comma 4. So here x1 is equal to minus 3, y1 is equal to 4. x2 is equal to minus 1.5. y2 is equal to 3, and then x3 is equal to 6, y3 is equal to 2. Okay, now shall we start? So what, x1 is equal to minus 3, y1 is equal to 4. Okay, shall we find what is area of the triangle? Area of triangle PQR is equal to, I am not writing the formula, I am just directly substituting. Minus 3 into, like this. Minus 3 into 3 is minus 9. Okay, minus 3 into 3 is minus 9. Okay, minus 1.5 into 2 is minus 3. So this is minus 2, right? So it is plus 3. Plus 3, minus into minus, it becomes plus. 6 into 4 is 20, plus 24. Minus of, okay, minus of, and again you have to come in this order. 4 into minus 1.5 is 6, minus 6. Yes, 1.5 into 4 is 6, so minus 6, and again 3 into 6 is 18. 3 into 6 is 18, and this is minus into minus plus. 3 into 2 is 6. Okay, so this 6 and this 6 gets cancelled, and here it is 1 by 2. So it is minus 6. 24 minus 6 is 18 minus 18, which is equal to 0. Since the area of the triangle PQR is 0, we said that the points are collinear. We can prove that. You have to write the points are collinear. Okay, now let us see the next example. Example 5.3. It is example 5.3. So the 5.3 is going to be the assignment for you. See the question. If the area of the triangle formed by the vertices is 22 square feet, find the value of k. So in the points given, one point is taken as k, one value is taken as a. So k. So what you have to do, you have to first mark the points in the graph, and you have to take what is a, b and c. So you have to take what is x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3, and you have to find the area of the triangle, and you have to equate that is equal to 22. Okay, after equating you can find, if you solve it you can find the value of k. Okay, now let us see example 5.4 here. If the points P of minus 1 comma minus 4, Q of B comma C and R of 5 comma minus 1 are collinear, if 2B plus C is equal to 4, find the values of B and C. So they have given that the points are collinear. Collinear means using these points, if you find the area of the triangle, it will be equal to 0, and they have given a condition. So first let us mark the points. Okay, minus 1 comma minus 4. Okay, B comma C and 5 comma minus 1. 5 comma minus 1. See, we can take it in order. Okay. Okay, we don't want to be, because we don't know the value of B and C, therefore we can take it like this. Let this be x1 is equal to minus 1, y1 is equal to minus 4, x2 is equal to B, y2 is equal to C, x3 is equal to 5, y3 is equal to minus 1, x1 is equal to minus 1 and y1 is equal to minus 4. So what is the area of the triangle PQR? Area of triangle PQR is equal to, area of the triangle PQR is equal to 1 by 2 into minus 1 into C is minus C, minus 1 into B is minus B, minus 4 into 5 is minus 20, minus of, and again this side minus 4 into B is minus 4B, C into 5 is plus 5C, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Okay, plus 1 equal to 0. Yes, because why we are equating this as 0 is because the given points are collinear. In the question they have given the given points are collinear. Okay, so they bring this to that side, 2 into 0 becomes 0. So minus C is equal to minus C, minus B, minus 20, minus into minus it gets plus 4B, minus 5C, minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so minus C minus 5C is minus 6C, and then minus B plus 4C is plus 3B, minus 20 minus 1 is minus 21 equal to 0. So this can be written as 3B minus 6C minus 21 equal to 0. Yes, so dividing throughout by 3 we will be getting B minus 2C minus 7 equal to 0. Okay, but bring this 7 to that side, equal to 7. B minus 2C equal to 7. Here 2B plus C is equal to 4. Bring this here. B minus 2C is equal to 7. So multiply this term with 2. Now this term with 2. This is 4B plus 2C is equal to 8. Adding we will be getting 5B is equal to 15. So what's the value of B? B is equal to 3. Yes, if B is equal to 3, we get that minus 2C is equal to 7 minus 3. So minus 2C is equal to 4. So C is equal to minus 2. Okay, the value of C is minus 2 and the value of B is 3. Okay, so now let us see the next example. Example 5.5. Example 5.5. So it is a word problem. See the question. The floor of a hall is covered with identical tiles which are in the shapes of triangles. So the floor is filled of shapes of triangles. Okay, one such triangle have vertices. So the vertices of one triangle is given. If the floor of the hall is completely covered by 110 tiles, find the area of the floor. Okay, so the number of triangles in the floor is 110. So you have to find the area of the whole floor. Okay, so if we find the area of one triangle, using that we can find the area of 110 triangles. That is, after finding the value, you have to multiply that using into 110. So you will be getting the area of the floor. Okay, see here what is the vertices given here? What is the vertices given? It is minus 3 comma 2. Okay, minus 3 comma 2, minus 3 comma 2, and again minus 1 comma minus 1, minus 1 comma minus 1, and again 1 comma 2. Okay, so this is the triangle. Okay, so this is A, this is B, and this is C. What is x1, y1? x1 is minus 3, y1 is 2, x2 is minus 1, y2 is also minus 1, x3 is 1, y3 is 2, and again you have to write x1 is equal to minus 3, y1 is equal to 2. So why we are writing this is for simplification, it will be easy for you. Okay, so area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 by 2 into minus 3 into minus 1 is 3, minus 1 into 2 is minus 2, 1 into 2 is plus 2, minus of 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1, 2 into minus 3 is minus 6, which is equal to 1 divided by 2 into this and this. So 3 minus of minus 6 minus 1 minus 2, 8, 9, minus 9. So it is plus 9. So what is the answer? 9 plus 3 is 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. The area of the triangle is 6 square units. Area of the triangle is 6 square units, but you have to find the area of the floor. So area of the floor is covered with 110 triangles. So area of the floor will be equal to 110 into area of the triangle ABC. Area of the floor is equal to 110 into area of triangle ABC, which is equal to 110 into 6, which is equal to 660 square units. Okay, see the next example. Example number 5.6. Example number 5.6. So see the question. Find the area of the quadrilateral formed by the points. They have given 4 points. Okay, so we are going to find the area of the quadrilateral. So for that, what you have to do? You have to first mark the points. Okay, first point is 8, 6. So 8, 6 will be here. Second point is 5, 11. So 5, 11 will be here. Third point is minus 5, 12. Minus 5, 12 will be here. Minus 5, 12. And the fourth point is minus 4, 3. Minus 4, 3. So the diagram will be like this. The quadrilateral will be like this. So this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. What is x1, y1? So x1 is minus 5, y1 is 12, x2 is minus 4, y2 is 3, x3 is 8, y3 is 6, and then x4 is 5, y4 is 11. Okay, so we have marked here 5, minus 12, minus 4, 3, 8, 6 and 5, 11. So again x1 is equal to minus 5, y1 is equal to 12. So we are going to find the area of quadrilateral. Okay. So area of quadrilateral, you have to write quadrilateral. Okay, ABCD is equal to 1 by 2 into minus 5 into 3 is minus 15, minus 4 into 6 is minus 24, 8 into 11 is plus 88, 5 into 12 is 60, minus of, what is this one? Minus 4 into 12 is minus 48, 8 into 3 is 24, 5 into 6 is 30 plus 55. Okay, 1 by 2 into, what is the answer? 1 by 2 into, this is 109 plus 49, which is equal to 109 plus 49 is 81, 18, right? 8, balance 1, 5. So 158 divided by 2, which is equal to 79 square units. So the area of the quadrilateral is 79 square units. Okay, see the 5.7 example. The given diagram shows a plan for constructing a new parking lot at a campus. It is estimated that such constructions would cost 1300 per square feet. What will be the total cost of the parking lot? So, first what you have to do, you have to find the area of the parking lot first, and then only you can find the cost. So, for 1 square feet it is 1300. So, you have to check how many square feet are there. For that you have to find the area of the quadrilateral using the points. Okay, given points in the diagram. So, after finding the area of this quadrilateral, then what you have to do, that is the area of the parking lot. So, if the answer is coming as 16, so 16 into 1300 you will get the answer. So, example 5.7 is the assignment for you. So, with this we are going to complete this video. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you, students.